Hello everyone, well this is your feedback for the healing session from the 31st of October for the full moon in Taurus. So here I will talk about everything that I perceived during the healing session. I usually start with pouring in the white light into your energetic body, and then I start with the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. So keep there, stay there until the end, because there might be some stuff for you up until the end, but I will put the timestamps for each step of the healing session, so you can come back to it whenever you want. Keep in mind as well, as this is a collective healing session, some things might not be directly talking about what's going on with your own energy, but still, as we do collective energy healing sessions, there might be some things that might mirror something in your life, okay, that I will talk about. So keep that in mind, when we do a session with other people, some things that are relevant to them might mirror something back in us as well. So that's what I try to explain here. So I always start pouring in the white light into the body first of all, and there were some things while I was doing that, some things came up, and the first thing was I saw the image of a pony drawn on a blackboard. So pony, it's like a tiny horse, so the horse usually represents freedom and moving forward in a strong, determined way. And here, as it is a pony, I feel there is more, more like enjoying something, like in a carefree way. So it is a childlike approach, I feel. Ponies are usually used for kids, so that's why as well I refer to that. So there might be a sense of carefreeness here that you're trying to gain back or embodying, because maybe you need that at this time. And also the fact that it was drawn on a blackboard, it reminds me of school, so maybe you miss those times as well, or you are thinking about these times when you were at school, or you're experiencing that with your own kids, or maybe you are a teacher, there is something like that. But yeah, I feel that it's more about carefreeness here, needing to have a little bit of enjoyment here and there. So that came up first. Then when I was like pouring the light here on the front lobe, I saw 2 Oreo biscuits. So that was like, maybe some of you love those biscuits, but yeah, so 2 of them right here, like here, and yeah, that maybe some of you are trying to not eat sweets and biscuits and things like that. Maybe you're trying to stay in shape and things like that. I'm saying that because I saw them in the at the front lobe, and the front lobe is the part of the brain that talks about that controls of way of self-monitoring and that sense of control, the way we do things, the way we control our body, the way we control ourselves in order to achieve a goal as well. And it's also a judgment. So maybe you're judging yourself as well for eating too many sweets, or there's something like that maybe. So maybe it's relevant for some of you. Yeah, so yeah, there is something that might be on your mind, and really you're trying to focus on not indulging in those things. So yeah, so there is that. Then I saw on my nose, it's on my left side here, I saw like something really cold, like touching me, like here, and it lasted just while I was pouring in the light, and I felt it more and more right here. So I don't know if you have something to do with your nose. Maybe, you know, maybe you have the Raynaud syndrome or something like that. Raynaud syndrome is when you're experiencing a lack of what you call that, when the blood is not flowing properly in the, you know, in the ends, in your fingers, the nose, the ears, the toes, and then it's like really, it gets really cold, you know. I do experience that a bit as well. I'm not on a very bad level, but some people are, and it can be dangerous for those who are very affected by that. But yeah, so maybe some of you are having problems with that on a physical level. Maybe as well, you know, the nose refers to the sense of smell as well. So maybe there is someone you are cold to. Maybe it's someone that you can't, that you feel is not good for you, because the nose, the nose tells us if something is good for us to take in, like when we eat. You know, the smell of the food, you know, gives us some information about the food. So if it smells bad, we're not gonna eat it, right? So maybe something you feel like should be left away. You know, maybe you're cold towards someone or something, and that you feel that would be bad for you. So maybe you're kind of sensing that. So yeah, there is that. Then around the neck I saw some laces. It was black laces with like, tied up on the side. Here you might feel like you have some obligations in the way you communicate or the way you act as well, because I saw it as well on the forearms. So, you know, that would be all related to the throat chakra. It's all, you know, the arms are connected to the throat chakra, so it's all about our communication and our actions as well. So maybe you feel that you have to do things in a certain way, and that you're not free to do otherwise. So there is that here. Then I saw a bit of tension in between the shoulders as well on the back. The back represents the past. Usually everything that's on the back of the body represents the past. And the fact that I felt some tension between the shoulders, it could be that you have had a lack of support in what you did before in the past. Maybe you needed some kind of support and you didn't have that. The shoulders are also connected to the actions and the communication. Either like, I feel it's more in the actions because it's the shoulders, but maybe you had a lack of support in some way, or there was some tension. Maybe people weren't agreeing with you on what you did or said, or decisions that you made. So that created some kind of tension for you, you know, and it was more towards the spine. So it's something that was important to you, something structural, you know. So yeah, I feel there was that for you coming up. Then going down, I didn't get too much on the trunk here, but I got really strange feeling around the knees when the light got there. So the knees talk about your flexibility moving forward in life. So maybe you find it difficult to move forward because you feel you are not suitable in some situation, or you're not fit for to do something. or to move towards a goal, or that you're not ready, or there is something, maybe you feel that there are some things that you can't do to move forward in life, so you are like preventing to do so. Then when I got on the feet, I felt like the feet were in some kind of shoes that were made of lead, so very heavy, 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 heavy. So maybe you feel completely stuck in a situation that you really can't move forward, and you can't seem to find a flexibility in your knees, but it's very heavy on your knees, but in your shoes it's like you're stuck to the ground, like you can't make a step forward. So for some of you, you might feel really, really stuck in a situation and you don't know how to get out of it, and you need to really free your feet, kind of. I felt it wasn't your feet themselves, it was like shoes on your feet. So it's a situation that you're in that keeps you stuck. So really needing to get rid of that, or fix that situation here. So let's get to the chakras now. On the base chakra, the color of the chakra was red, but there was a lot of black in it. Black is about how to say this, like it's when there is some kind of problem that you have in your sense of security here. I feel I felt the energy was quite unstable, but it was graceful though. So yeah, it is something is definitely troubling you in your sense of security, or in your roots as well. Could be that you're not feeling like you're in your place, but you're trying to do your best to get around some things in order to feel stable and safe. So yeah, you might not be exactly where you want to be at this time, but I feel that you know it. You're not avoiding the subject, you're just trying to really go around the problem, not really fixing it right now, but work with it. So I got that. Then I saw the image that was really strange, because it's something that we don't do, but I saw a mother giving a coin. She had a coin in her mouth, and she was giving it to her child with her mouth. So maybe you have some children to take care of, but yeah, maybe you're trying to tell your children how to make money, or you're showing them how to maybe you're monitoring your kids, like how to be at work, or how to get a job, or maybe you're trying to help them in some way for that, if they're older. But yeah, I feel that it's anyway helping your kids to have what they need. So if you don't have any kids, I feel that it's about, it could be giving to someone that is dependent on you. It could even be your pets, but it's that sense of responsibility, or trying to help, give to someone who can't do it by themselves. It could be a friend as well, could be but it's like giving to someone who can't. So that a child would represent that as well. So here, and that's what I got here. Oh yeah, then I in your energy, that was crazy. I got two movie names, and they have both one thing in common: the space. I got the name of Gravity, so the film with what's his name? uh, you know, the Nespresso guy, George, whatever, and Interstellar. So it's all about space. So here I was really, I feel that you're not really grounded at this time. You're all up in your head. You're in another world. You know, I feel that you're not really grounded to earth. Like this chakra is about, it's all about grounding yourself. And I feel that some of you are not. Okay, with those images, the names of those two movies, maybe there is something that refers to your personal situation in those movies, something that is said in the movies as well. You might have some reference there. But yeah, and gravity, as far as I remember, it's about repairing something, like having a mission. Interstellar, I can't remember much, but maybe you should look that up. But yeah, I got that maybe you need to, you're not grounding when you look for maybe solutions, you know, practical solutions for yourself. You might not be very grounded there in doing so. Yeah. Then I saw an outdoor table with food on it. So maybe here you feel like you need to spend time outdoors. Maybe you can do that at this time. It's about enjoying time as well with nature. You might have a big need to do that. You know, the food on the table is about feeding yourself. It's about feeding your soul as well. It's not only feeding your body, but it can refer to that. Feeding yourself with nature. So maybe eating more healthily as well. But it could be feeding, you know, getting some energy of nature. That could be that. There was a lot of sunlight. I felt kind of rejuvenated with that. So I feel that there is a great need here to connect with nature, to feel safe and grounded. Yeah, it's about remembering what well-being feels like. You know, get back to the basics here and be in the present moment, enjoying those moments outdoor. I felt kind of like my whole body was shaking as well at some point, like I wasn't touching the ground. So here again, I come back to gravity or interstellar. You know, it could be that sense of when the you know, they're taking off, like it felt like that, you know. It just, I felt shaken. So maybe you feel like you're taken away somewhere and you need to get back to the ground and ground yourself. So yeah, what you need here is grow bigger roots, get in contact with nature to feel safe, okay, safe and secure. So that's what I got for the base chakra. The second chakra now. So the chakra was bright. It was bright orange with some holes in there. And I had a feeling that it was inflamed or irritated, in flames as well. God, I saw kind of a big building with lots of windows, so those were like kind of the holes, and in flames. So I think that there was a feeling of being irritated. So the second chakra is all about the way you feel, you know, inside. It's all about your emotions, your creativity. So maybe your creativity is firing up, but it's like maybe eating you up as well. But yeah, I feel that you are irritated. And then I saw like a load of gravel being poured in to your chakra. So that felt really heavy, like you know. Um, it was lots of tiny little pebbles of different colors, but I felt it was beautiful, but it's like too much, like too heavy. It's just like you need to, you know, let it out, you know, get that out. Some things are weighting you down with your feelings here. Something is too much or too hard to bear, or and it's really irritating you. Okay. Yeah, and the building on fire. So the building is about it could be your home, it could be the place where you work, you know, or some kind of solid structure that you have that is being, you know, fired up or something, and it's making you feel irritated. There is that. And also then I saw Marilyn Monroe's face with her big sunglasses. So here I feel there are several things I want to say with that. You might be hiding your feelings, not showing how you feel, you know, because when we look at someone's face, we kind of guess of how they feel when you're looking at their eyes, okay? And she had those big sunglasses, you couldn't see through them, okay? So maybe you're trying to, you know, put up a brave face, and with the sunglasses no one might see if you're crying, if you look sad, if you're tired, or, you know, whatever is going on with you. So you might be trying to hide the way you feel inside, that irritation that you feel, or, you know, or any other feelings that you may feel that's overwhelming. And I feel that you're holding that in and you're not sharing that, okay? So that might really be difficult inside. And also another thing is that Marilyn Monroe, you know, wondered why her. She was a woman who had quite a history of depression as well. So make sure that you're not going down that path, you know, because she was, I think she was heavily medicated as well. So, you know, make sure you're not doing that. You need to deal with those emotions, at least express them, not keep them in until it's too late and that you feel really too bad, you know, in order to take care of the matter. So yeah, I think yeah, and I saw as well a river of blue light on the side of the chakra, and I think those are representing everything that's happening around you, that you can't do anything about it. It's irritating you as well, because it wasn't connected. The two energies weren't touching. I feel that it's something that you know, whatever you feel, wherever you are, there are things happening around you, and it's irritating you deeply. Like and that's what it's actually making you feel on fire, like really, you know, making it too much, overwhelming. So yeah, third chakra now. So there was a strong and stable energy here with the third chakra. Third chakra is the sacral chakra, not the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, sorry. Solar plexus chakra is yellow, it's the color for it, and it's all about the self. It's all about the mind as well, mental matters. It's connected also to your nervous system. And here there was a strong and stable energy, but there was a little bit of orange in it. So your feelings, you know, that I just talked about might be interfering a little bit in your sense of self, or you know, it might irritate you, you know, because it's the solar plexus chakra is connected with your nervous system, so it might get on your nerves as well. The way you feel, it might be like kind of starting to affect you. I don't feel that it's too much yet on the you know, physical, you know, it might not show much at this time, but there might be something here that's starting to really irritate you and get on your nerves. But your energy, a sense of self, is quite stable. But I feel that you're protecting yourself here, because I saw here again connected to space. I saw a man in a space clothing, you know, in a space suit. I saw him like behind his big bubble, and he was kind of staring at what was going on. And I feel that you might not feel safe to deal with the world around you, because you're not taking off that suit, right? Where you need such suit is where it is not safe to breathe. Okay, breathing is all about love, and you know, everything that's connected to the lungs. The lungs are connected to the heart chakra. Maybe you're not feeling you know, safe, or in some way, maybe in your feelings, but maybe, you know, I feel it's about safety here, because that's what I saw in the first chakra as well. Maybe you're not feeling secure enough to take part in what's going on around you here, but you're observing what's going on and waiting to see if you can do something, if you can engage in some way. So yeah, the man didn't look stressed, but very curious and looking at things, you know, observing. So here, yeah, I feel that you're maybe trying to find out where you fit in what's going on around you. Fourth chakra now, that's the heart chakra. That's right here. Heart chakra, there was beautiful emerald green light. I was really pleased with that, because it was magnificent. First thing I saw, it was a justice scale that was being balanced. It was moving a little bit like that and kind of stabilizing. So I feel that in the way you express love, or that you feel love as well, yeah, I think it is starting to be quite balanced. So great thing here. And then I saw a fountain made with jade scales, but not the scales, the justice scales, the scales from the fish skin. So it was like made of that stone, jade, which is green as well. So I saw a fountain, but in different layers. There was the top, another level, another one, and another one. There was water pouring in, and you know, going down and down and down, you know, filling up each layer, each level, I mean. So here, I feel that was a quite beautiful representation of how you deal with love. You know, it's about not only romantic love, but all kind of expression of love. Okay, so that's about you filling up your own cup and really let it pour out. So you express love. For example, you do something for someone with love, and this person is gonna in turn do something, might be with you or with other people, but really, you know, spreading the love. That's kind of what I got here, spreading the love. So Beautiful. I feel that you're trying to do that as much as possible, because I saw the justice scales right before. Then at the end I saw a big dark heart rising. It was made of dust and it was exploding and disappearing. So I feel that here, by working on yourself, on love here, you're trying to get rid of some, could be either some old conceptions of love, or old beliefs or experiences that hurt you in the past. You know, you're trying to get over that, and that prevented you from truly loving with you know, all your heart. So here I felt that it was something really good, something that you really worked on. And as the chakra was a really beautiful color, I feel that that's something that you must be doing right here, okay? Might not have been easy, but I think it's going in the right direction. So keep it going, okay? And then at this point here, I check the pathway between the two chakras, the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra. And I saw a paper with lots of things written on it. Felt like a list. So that might be your intentions list, but it might be anything else. Could be a paper that you are, you know, that has rules on them, and that you are bound to. It could be a contract, like, or something that is kind of stating how you need to be in order to be loved, or things like that, you know, some kind of yeah, some kind of rules or checklist, you know, that is between the way you perceive yourself and the way you show up to the world, and the way you love, you know. So this needs to go, you know. There is no conditions or rules or anything about that. Be who you want to be, express yourself, you know. The sense of self should be free from love, you know, the way you express love here. It shouldn't be bound, okay? It should be free flowing. Just be yourself. Love the way that you feel like loving. Express love as much as you can in any part of your life, and be true to yourself as well, okay? There's no need to, you know, make conditions for between the two. Then fifth chakra, throat chakra, okay? So that's about the expression, how you express things, what you feel, what you so what you feel, what you, not what you feel, well, yeah, express anything at all. It depends, like what it is connected to, but it's about your expression, and the things that you do, you know. It's connected to the arms. The hands are about you know, expressing yourself in body language as well. So here, this chakra, I didn't see it right away, so it was a little bit hidden, but then the color was good, okay? It was a light blue color, fine, okay? But I find it hard to see, and I saw those big grass, like you see in the swamps, or, you know, high grass, and I saw the back of a woman, and she had a pointed hat, and I saw only the back, and she turned around at some point, but not fully. So I feel here in the way you express yourself, either like out loud or in your actions, I feel that you're not overdoing it. I feel that you're more relying on self, not talking too much about what you do, you know, or what you need, or I think you're keeping to yourself a little bit here. So, and then I check the energy, how it is on the side, you know. One hand is about receiving, the other hand is about giving. So me as a left-handed person, my left hand is about giving, my right hand is about receiving. And if you're a right-handed person, it's the opposite, okay? So I feel that on the receiving, you were a little hesitant, and on the giving side, I feel that you kind of calculate like how much you give, because you might be a bit fearful of like being taken advantage of. So you're trying to do your best to rely on yourself and not relying on others. Or maybe you're afraid that you have to, if you receive too much, you have to give back, and you don't know if you will be able to do that. There is something like that I perceived here. The woman, I saw her like she was kind of walking in a field or something, gathering stuff or harvesting, or so she was like busy, but she didn't show much. She didn't talk. She just was doing her own thing. Okay, so I feel that you're like doing your thing, hidden away from the world, and not really expressing too much or asking too much from others. So you might not be even stating your opinions too much as well. You're just doing your own thing, I feel here. So here there might be a little bit of a boost here, trying to be more open a little bit. Okay, that won't hurt you. Okay, that's just about having that energy flowing, and when you need to, you won't be like reluctant or a bit fearful of having to give back, or being pushed in a corner to do things, or I feel you were kind of calculating a little bit because you're not too sure. Okay, so nothing wrong with that, but you need to get that energy flowing. That's the energy of abundance as well. So giving and receiving, make sure that it's going well. Okay. The sixth chakra, so that's the third eye chakra here. I saw several things there. There was the indigo color, good, but there were other colors in there as well. I saw indigo with yellow at first. Yellow is about, remember the every time the name in English, solar plexus chakra. So I feel here the mental, your mind might be getting in the way of your intuition at times. So make sure that you separate the two. When if you need to meditate a little bit to get rid of that annoyance in some way, when you have some intuition, sometimes your mind will say, oh no, that's this or that's that. It will try to give you some information or some solution or some answer of some kind for what you perceive, and sometimes that might not be exactly right. So make sure that your mind is not overdriving your intuition, that it's doing its own work for the best, and not overlapping your intuition. So for some of you, that's that. I also saw indigo and purple. So purple is about the seventh chakra. So it's the connection to the unity, the Father, your sense of direction as well. So here, I feel that your vision might be altered a little bit by how you feel things should be. Okay, meaning you have maybe you're not being able to see or perceive something fully because of some how do you say that, preconceived ideas or things like that, or maybe you're not feeling that you're blending with the world, and it's like not easy to have intuition about that as well. There is something like that. your vision is altered by you know, your higher self, like what's the way you perceive things in unity. So here, yeah, maybe you have a difficulty. Maybe it's yeah, it could be linked to something with your father as well. If you have like some difficulty with your father, it could be that it's hindering your sense of vision, foreseeing, you know. Maybe there is something you are not foreseeing in regards to your father. Yeah. Maybe you're not seeing how, you know, things are going as a whole with other people, or, you know, where you belong. Okay. So that could be it. And then I saw as well a roof that was standing on pillars. Roof to me is a symbol of protection, but here I feel it's your mental trying to protect you. You know, I really linked that to the yellow color. I feel it is a sense of protection. Your mental is trying to protect you. You know, that's its job. That's the where, you know, where the ego sits, the mental mind. So it's trying to protect you, and it's hindering your sense of vision, foreseeing, okay, your intuition. So make sure that you know, it's not doing that. It's only doing its job when it's required. Okay. Seventh chakra now. I saw a beautiful purple color here. I see it in the shape of a lotus. That's the way we, you know, get it to open, like the lotus flower. But there was lots of different colors there. I saw like a fountain of colors, and it wasn't supposed to be right here right away. So I feel here that some of you might have a difficulty to know what is the right direction in your life. What is your purpose? What is you know, your inner calling? So maybe there are too many things. Maybe you feel overwhelmed with that. Then I saw the lotus spinning like crazy. So I feel that it's maybe too many things are going on at this time, and you kind of lose your sense of purpose or inner calling within this, you know, this kind of a storm or something that's going on. Maybe you're questioning or redefining your values at this time because of what's going on in the world, maybe. I feel there is something about a deep transformation in your life. You're trying to find what needs to stay and what needs to go in a very deep sense. Like it's a very big turning point here, you know. So yeah, maybe you're redefining the way you blend with the world, where you stand in there, and finding your purpose, finding your inner calling. Okay, so I got that, and I saw as well male superheroes. So here they have a purpose, those guys, and they have a superpower. Maybe you're trying to find that. Maybe you're trying to figure out what is your superpower. What is, you know, yeah, what is your inner calling? What you can do? What's gonna make a difference? I think you might have questions about that. At this time, it is very important to you. Maybe at this time. So yeah, some of you it's gonna be that, yeah, about your life mission. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I got for you here for this this healing session. So maybe I didn't cover everything that you might be dealing with, but it's still quite a lot here. But You can always think about everything I said. Maybe it doesn't make sense right now, but it's gonna make sense later, you know, as you walk on your own energies. Do meditate regularly if you want to keep those energies balanced. You know, it never hurts to do that. You can do it through self-Reiki session, uh, meditation on your chakras, or, you know, if you feel like something in your life is not going right, you can meditate on that. You don't have to have a guided meditation. You can just, you know, still your mind for a while, even for 5 minutes. It's gonna help with your energy. And make sure you eat right, drink water regularly, you know, do things, yeah, get in touch with nature, go outside regularly as well. For a lot of you, I feel that's important here, okay, to feel grounded. You need to ground yourself, a lot of you. So, yeah, so take good care of yourselves. I hope you enjoyed this and it helped in understanding some things. Maybe you have felt something during the healing session or afterwards, some kind of shift in your energies. Maybe it's you know, this healing session has helped you as well to get rid of things that you don't need anymore, because this full moon was all about that. Tell me where you are at now, what you think of what I just said in this video, how you feel, how you connect with this and connected with this healing session. And yeah, I'm curious. So let me know, and maybe see you next time for the next healing session. That will be for the next new moon. I can't recall at what date it will be, but it will be in 2 weeks anyway, more or less. So at mid-month. So I'm gonna leave it there. You know, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.